Oh, the Model A store.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Louise's dad's car. And she and Dean were married in that. At the wedding, they drove away. It was old, old with tin cans hanging. So she inherited it from the estate, and now she's doing it, and it's going to pass on to her children. Never going to leave the household. No. That's inherited. That's her inheritance. They're spending their inheritance right there.
We've been working on this, so try to get this under control. And the body's almost done, and then I just got to do the fenders and the doors, of course. But at least the structure is under control. All the things been in, all new. All the rails have been done. All the fronts finished. It's coming. And it wasn't like really rotted bad, but it had to replace the lower panels because these got rotted out. And these are like little dents, so it's just easier to coat the whole thing, block it out, and prime it, and then it looks good, and you block it. And it's probably going to go black, so it's got to look nice. It's got to be right on the money, especially black. Any dark color shows everything that if you don't get it right, you'll see it. But we'll get her. She'll be pretty.
Is it called Niagara Blue or something?
I think so. First coat on.
How is it? Can I just take a peek through the door? Yeah.
Go ahead. Where I go there, my hair will be blue.
There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our heads.
Down at the bottom.
new parts, so we have to kind of shift things.
In the back. At the bottom, I just barely making it. Oh, I won't have much fingerprints left after this is done. Bad at all. I would say. It looks good to me.
You can see that light isn't straight. The light lends itself is down.
This
pivot?
problem is the defender, whatever the defender lets you do, because it's rounded, and it's rounded this way.
Do you see that?
Yeah, well I know, that's the problem. See with this thing? I can go like this with it. I just got it.
Yeah, but you see how this thing is? This is lower than, this is, this sticks out further.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. We're trying to go with the height here with this, with that one, with these lines. And I can only do what the defender will let me do.
That was the doctor's, that was the father's doctor's plate. MD sticker, that's gonna go on when she gets her plates. MD.
Let's see. You gonna do it? Oh, I'm chasing you. I can see it. You know. Okay. I knew you should have had that extra sandwich today. Only good for 2 people. Only good for 2 people.
Beautiful job there, Richard. What part of the seat?
It's going to get a lot of compliments. Everybody likes that color. It's a nice color. It looks good on it. And the weather stays like this. You could drive it and take it for a ride on Christmas.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Take what?
Take that out for a ride for Christmas if the weather stays nice. Have her call her mom and get her over here so she can see it.
We're gonna take 3? I don't know. Take 3 people now?
I don't know what it is. Well, you gotta get it down in there a little bit. That's actually you gotta push this way, like this, forward, like this. Move. It does go, see? No, it's gonna go. You just keep working like that. The technique. When I was a kid, my father's garage, he owned that. We never had a tire machine, it was all by hand. break it with a rubber hammer, tap them off. We used to change snow tires that way. Oh. That's the truth. Got a paper towel, please?
Actually, I just finished putting the engine shield in. I had to notch it out for the vent, the oil vent. The engine has a vent tube. So of course, these are universal shields that go all the way to 30, 31, and they don't make specific. They just stamp them out for this car, and then you have to modify it for whatever it needs.
Yeah, we just put gas in a little can. We don't want to bring 5 gallons in. Just put a quart in there. And then also we gotta have something inside in case it starts dripping.
Greatest performances. The man has so much silver from Detroit, Michigan. The definitive biography.
I got it.
Way back the first decade of rock and roll. Sirius XM 50s on 5.
Oh. Ken, is the fuse back down where it belongs?
Yes.
It is.
That sounds nice.
No, the generator's not doing nothing.
Hey, Richard,
I mean,
can you pull it up?
when you put the headlights on, it doesn't even discharge. So I got rid of it. So the wire comes from the horn, and the other yellow wire comes from the light switch underneath. Then the other wire that comes from there is supposed to go right into the right side of here. Now let me try something, Ken. Let me try it with this jumper off. Can you keep it rolling?
is it gotta get cleaned up, but that's a nice looking little car. I could just see the guy that bought it initially.
You have to shake the bugs out of it. It's on its way.
Okay, there it is.
Wow. What a sight.
I think Dad feels it's a little too shiny, but
What a sight.
yeah. And look at the inside. This is the original color, believe it or not. When they sanded it down, this is what was underneath.
Wow. Oh, really?
It seems like such a modern color.
I know. And the rumble cedar, all ready to go. Has mothballs in it. That's what those little dishes are.
What year was this car?
Yeah, it's all custom from model, exactly made by the Ford company for Model Ts.
Which would have been around.
And this is the original, right in town. Model A, sorry.
Dick, what years would this have been?
This is 27.
1927?
That's early. Mine was 31.
God.
Or 28, 27 or 28? 28, 28.
That fellow really knew what he was doing, that he took on that old rusty, falling apart car.
What do you think, Dick? Harry would love all this
Get behind
shiny
the
new
wheel.
paint, huh?
I know, I think he's looking down at it, thinking it's too shiny.
What is this? It looks like a showpiece.
So look what's here, when I get the license plate on.
Yeah.
I get to put Dad's thing back on.
That's great. What is it? I forgot. Oh, it's MD, yeah.
It goes right on with the license plate.
You don't have to move it all the
I
time.
don't know, we didn't say Dad had
When you
made
start, then you put it in another
overdrive,
position, you go
so
slowly,
he
and then when you
could
want to
go
go faster on the...
And he didn't really believe me when I told him he drove it 12 months a year.
Yeah.
And then when he opened the rumble seater, he found the rusty snow chains, and he said, I have never seen chains from Model A before. But he did. He drove it all kinds of weather. But you should go and sit inside. Appreciate that upholstery.
And you managed to keep the mice out, I see, with
Well,
the
I've
mothballs.
had instructions.
Yeah.
Mothballs and Irish Spring. And they have the original colors, the original material.
Wow.
And certain colors piping go with certain upholstery,
So it
which goes with a
doesn't
certain
seem like
color.
it's
This
closed
color
yet.
always had this color roof. I mean, stuff you would never know.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I remember driving this car.
It's not as blue as it looks in this sunlight. It's a much, it's not quite as blue. Yeah,
Oh, the
when you,
horn's not working, or does it have to be on?
it does work, yes, and it's the original horn. It's Dad's horn.
Maybe it's the- I know it's not, when you pull it, it comes.
But he found the little electric, Dad had rigged this up so it had a switch, electric switch hanging from the mirror that he had for the start.
And they used to come over to my house and pick me up, and then we would go bowling or something, and he'd hook it back on again. And it did go 40 miles an hour at least
Well,
on
it
the
went
Beltway.
50 on the Beltway. Remember him saying, that's why he put overdrive in, so he could go
Oh,
50.
that's right. That's right. Yeah. I don't think I could climb into the rumble seat as easily as I used to.
It looks like it's a little athletic challenge. But Dad used to take us down to the high stove for ice cream.
High
The high stove. Yeah. In the back of the rumble
Craig and Anderson.
Yeah, we had some.
Place for your toes. Can we go to the high
Does it?
stove?
Go to the high stove to get some ice cream.
Yeah.
That's a nice design.
Yeah.
Oh,
Extra toe
let your toes
space.
go under? Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
That's so you can hold
can
yourself
stretch?
in. It's the acceleration.
So is he gonna let you use it at all, or?
Yes, but I need a lesson. I mean, you wouldn't begin to be able to start
I
this
know,
car.
I know,
It's got to
yeah.
retard the spark and advance this and, you know,
Yes,
screw it all up
I
otherwise.
think he may be coming to inspect every week
Well,
and make
that
sure
could
that
be.
you.
That could be. He said
It'll
to
be-
me when it was time to go, he said, "Now, you're not just parking this outside, are you?" And I said, "No. We spent a ton of money. We got a new garage." And he said, "Okay, it's not a dirt floor." As I said, "No, we poured a cement floor and it's really good." And he said, "There are no birds, no mice." I said, "None." We drove in here and mice started running around the little 2x4s, and he was like, so we had to run down to the store and get the mothballs and the Irish Spring and the bait for the mice.
They probably know people there living there.
You can write your name here. That's enough. It's a bit over the top, but to be honest with you, this cost a year's
Oh, I can
tuition.
imagine.
No, a year's tuition before the garage.
You're gonna be a pain in the neck saying, don't.
No, I
Scratch
just,
it.
no, here's the deal,
Careful.
Dick. No. You're just, I'm gonna close these doors and lock them. And only people that are really nice to me get to go for a ride.